y'all. So it's me, yes, Sheree, Yazmeen, that's me. And y'all, I still don't have an intro, but sorry, I cannot get it together. Okay, so right now I am in our soon-to-be office slash guest room. I am sitting on the floor. I had to find good lighting, and this is the best I could do. But yeah, this works. Like, it's like we here, sis, we here. So today I actually wanted to do the military spouse tag. I had a brain fart. Anywho, so that's what we're gonna do. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. Leave any other questions you may have after the tag is over. Any other questions you may have, leave them down below and I'll make sure I'll answer them. And let's just get right into it, to the video, because we do it. Okay, so first question is, how did you and your spouse meet? Me and colleague met in middle school. We've known each other since we met in 6th grade. So we were just walking down the hallway one day, and look, if y'all want to know that story, then like the like button and we'll do that story together, because he may think it's a different side of the story, but I know the real story. And don't mind my nails if y'all seen that, because they're a hot mess. The second question was, how old were you when you guys met? 6th grade, 12, 11. We got together at 13, 8th grade year, so probably like 11, 12-ish. I don't know, something like that. How long have you been together? Like I said, we've been together since we were 13, so we've been together for 8 years. And what is this? It's about to be November. So on November 5th, it'll be 8 years and 8 months. 8 years and 9 months. 8 years and 9 months we've been together. Where are you and your spouse originally from? Khalik is originally from Baltimore. I'm originally from Maryland. Maryland. How did you feel about him joining the military? That's a funny story as well. That's another story time. But to put it all into one, to make it short, I wasn't for it at first, but it was all because of how it played out. So if you guys want to hear that, story, comment down below, and well, I don't know if I want him to be in that, and I'll tell y'all the whole story. But I have a lot of questions, so I don't want to get too in depth. But originally I wasn't for it, but of course, like, I was gonna support him either way. So, and I've been military my whole life. My dad has been in the military, so it wasn't like foreign to me. Like, I knew pretty much the basics about the military, and I lived across from a military base pretty much my whole life, so like I knew what that meant. So that's why it scared me. So yeah, at first I was scared. I just wasn't ready. All I could think in my head was that he was leaving me. That's all I could think. Like, you're leaving. What do you mean you're going to the military? That's what I thought. But, you know, I think every girl thinks that at first when, I mean, duh. Anywho, number 6, where did your spouse go to basic training? San Antonio, Texas, Lackland Air Force Base. Yes, you better know your man, okay? Number 7, has your spouse ever been deployed? Yes, he has. He was deployed for 6 months. He is back now. Yes. Ever been to a promotion ceremony? No, I have not. I don't even know if he's had one yet. And if he has, he didn't invite me. I don't know. How long have you been a military wife? Me and colleague have been married for y'all. Okay, November 3 to 11, 8 months. 8 months on Friday. Friday will make 8 months. How long have you been? Okay. Did you marry him before or after he joined? I married him after he joined because he joined when he was 20. And we were too young. In our situation, we were too young. How did your husband propose? That video, I'll link that video in the bio so that you guys can see that. And I recorded it, so if you want to see, press the link down below, sis or bro, my bad. Where did you get married? We got married in Annapolis, Maryland at a courthouse. How old were you two when you got married? He was, no, we were both 21. We were both 21, about to be 22. Like, we got married on March 2nd and he turned 22 on the 13th. And then I turned 22 in May. But 21. Did he wear his uniform to his wedding day? No, he didn't want to. I told him it would be cute, but he was like, no. Where are you and your spouse currently stationed? We are currently stationed in North Carolina, Goldsboro, North Carolina. It's called Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. That's where he's stationed. Do you live on base? No, we live about 45 minutes from base. How long were you married when you had to go through your first separation? Ours was a little different because when we got married, we weren't living together. So he was in, there is a net in here. What was that lint? Oh, sorry. He came to Maryland because he was in North Carolina, so he came to Maryland. I think, did we get married on Friday? I think we got married on a Friday. So he came to Maryland like a Thursday night. We got married Friday, and then he went back to North Carolina on Sunday. And then spring break, I was in school, so spring break happened. I went down there, and like a week and a half later, I went down there, stayed a week with him. Then a week after that, he came to visit me, and then he was gone for deployment. So about 3 days, because we never really lived together, so we were kind of used to it. Not the deployment part, but the whole back and forth thing. We were used to that. What is your favorite base so far? This is our first base being stationed. However, I told you I lived across the street from a base pretty much like more than half of my life, pretty much my whole life. And that base is better than the base here. So if I had to compare those two, I would say the Fort Meade base is a lot better than Seymour Johnson Air Force Base. But then again, Fort Meade is an Army base, and Air Force bases and Army bases aren't the same. Like, they're not the same. So yeah, this is our only base that we've been to. So maybe in a few years I can answer the question again and just answer it based off of Air Force bases. Do you think your spouse looks good in his uniform? Yes, duh. He looks so cute in his uniform. Do you think military life is more advanced than civilian life? No. No, they pretty well. I don't really know exactly like what exactly they do, but from a civilian looking in, it looks like they do the same stuff that we do. It's just that they are like more, I guess you could say, controlled. I don't know. I don't think so. No, I don't think that the military life is more advanced than civilian life. Do you like the benefits you receive as a military dependent? Yeah, it's cool. I mean, like I said, I've had them pretty much all my life, so yeah, they're cool. I don't know. Do you have a lot of military wife friends? No. No. Do I even have one military wife friend? I did during basic. I was really close to one of the airmen's wives. They actually got married at basic training, which was pretty cool. But like once we got our airmen back, we kind of just didn't talk anymore, and they're stationed like far from where we are, so no. I don't really have any military wife friends, unless one of my friends want to get married to a military man, you know. That's fine. And I do have a couple followers, subscribers that are married to military men, or yeah, that are married to military men, so we talk from time to time. But as far as someone to like hang out with here in North Carolina, no. What is the hardest part of the military life? The hardest part is the separation. Like you never know like if they, like when they have to leave, and that's pretty hard because like of course you don't want your significant other to leave. Like y'all live together and then he leaves, and then what? Like it's kind of like it sucks. That separation would be number one. And if I had to pick another one, I would say like when you have to move. Well, we kind of have, but when you have to just move, like if you have like a whole job, you started your family here in one state, and they're like, oh, you're being stationed in freaking Missouri, like, and you don't have no choice, you have to go. So we haven't really done that yet because like he's been in North Carolina and then I just came to North Carolina type thing. We haven't had the point. I was supposed to do my edges, y'all. I apologize. Anyway, we haven't had to the point where, oh, we're settled in one state and, you know, move. We haven't got to that point yet, but I know it's coming soon. And do you own military wife stuff? No. What is that? Like military, proud military wife shirt? Like no. No, probably won't. The only gear I have as far as military was when he was in basic training, and I bought the shirt that he wore when he did his run, and it said proud girlfriend on it. But I wear that like to sleep or like to the gym. Like I don't have military wife stuff. I mean, if he wants to get me some, I wouldn't mind, but I can't see myself just going out to look for military spouse stuff. I don't know. And last question is, do you support your spouse as a member of the military? Yes, I support my spouse as a member of the military, the United States Air Force. Yes, I do. And if he wants to go for the whole 20 years, I'm gonna be right next to you, babe. All right, y'all, so that was the last question. That's it for this tag. If you guys have any more questions, comment down below, and I'll make sure I'll answer those questions. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.